Hi all, welcome back. This week we're going to make a mallet. Do I need one? Yeah, probably. Have I ever made one before? Certainly not. So today's the day. I'm going to use some yew wood, which I've used before. The main reason for that is because yew wood has a very, very high tensile strength. It used to be used in the creation of longbows and other archery equipment, so it could be ideal for a mallet. Now I'm not going to get a huge mallet out of this piece, but it'll be pretty, and obviously that's all that counts. Right, so I'm going to mark the centres where I deem the centre to be on both ends. I'm going to knock in the drive centre, and then we'll get it onto the lathe, and first step is to make it round. Okay, looks like I can get it to about 570 RPM, which is going to be fine for the start. Now, last time I turned a piece of this, it was brutally hard. So, initial stages of getting this thing round are going to be a bit violent, but we'll get there. Now, this particular piece of wood has been sitting for 15 years after it was felled, so the moisture content is ridiculously low. It's about 5%, so I see a lot of carbide tools being used in my future. Okay, right, I'll go and get prepared, and I'll see you back in a second. Right, I've got the face shield on. Let's make this round. Stop spinning like that when the live centre at the end stop. There's contact, so I'm trying to screw this in a bit more. When I've hammered it in, it's obviously not gone in quite far enough. That's how hard this wood is. Right, let's see if that works a bit better. One way to go. Okay, we're making progress. Good progress. In a second we'll start to decide which is going to be the handle end and which is going to be the hitting end. At the moment we've got a couple of cracks. That one there, which goes to about almost to the edge of the heartwood. Nothing severe on this side, although I do have that coming out, so I think I've got more usable wood in terms of width this end and this end, so this end logically more suitable for the handle and this end for the hitting end. Right, so we'll work with that in mind. I think we'll just have a quick look at dimensions. If I want to grab it. Okay, so we'll turn that end into the hitty end, this end into the handle. See how those cracks are doing. Doing too badly. That's way too thick yet, so let's carry on. I haven't particularly stopped it for any reason at the moment. I'm just wanting to have a little look at the grain, because yew is just one of those woods that is just so pretty. It's also quite deadly as well. If somebody offers you a chalice filled to the top but it's made out of yew, don't drink out of it, because it's unfortunately quite poisonous. Okay, right, we're getting to the point where we start after thinking about design. Obviously needs to be a little bit broad at the base, stop it flying out your hand, kind of rounded for the grip. I want to take this in a bit tighter into this edge. Okay. Carbide tools aren't just generally known for their kind of finesse, but if you use it rather than flat on, if you use it at an angle, it can be used like a shear scraper and leave really quite a fine finish on things. So don't let people tell you that you can't do it with a carbide, because you can. Right, I think that's nice. Right, before I start finishing shaping of the handle, I'm going to finish off get the right proportions on the hitty end. Some of this here. Now mallets aren't traditionally flat like that. They're going to be slightly wider at the top and tapered down, so we'll get rid of this lot on the top until that's perfectly round, and then taper in and see where that gets us at. Really close. Right, I'm going to start shaping this. Rather than having the tool rest square to the lathe, I'm going to bring it in a bit so it's narrower or closer that end than that end. And if I theoretically keep on working along that line with my gouge, I will create the same shape on the mallet head. That's why I hate skews. Alright, we'll practice again another day. Back out with this. Still got a couple of marks from where that skew dug in. So a couple more passes and we'll get rid of those. we're ready for sanding. We've got that's ready to part off, that's ready to part off. So we're going to sand it up, but because, as we've just been informed, or as I've informed you, yew is poisonous, we're going to have full protection on. We're going to have the extraction going to make sure that no one's hurt in the making of this mallet. Right, I didn't talk through those last couple of bits because I was leaving the extraction on for a bit longer, just to take any of the spare dust out of the air before I took the mask off. Right, so I've cleaned it off with isopropyl alcohol, as you saw, and then applied a sealer over the top. So we're not wanting any kind of fancy finish on this, so I'm just going to oil it with some linseed oil. And then we'll take it off the lathe and denub the ends, and then finish them bits. It's not the largest mallet in the world, but I think you'll agree it's one of the prettiest. Pretty. Right, before I get carried away, right, I'm going to quickly part off a little bit further down on these, and then I'll take it and sand it. Okay. I won't be too lazy, I'll do the rest by hand. Right, I'll bring you back in a couple of seconds for the beauty shots. But apart from that, thank you very much indeed for watching. I do appreciate any support you give, so if you could like, subscribe, share, whatever you feel is justified. But apart from that, thank you very much indeed, and I'll see you next time.